My name is Gina, and I would like to officially welcome you to Seasoned Beauties. If this is your first time visiting with us on today, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much. Your girl really does appreciate it, and welcome back. Either way, if you are currently not subscribed, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Become a part of the Seasoned Beauties family. We'd be more than happy to have you. And there is more than enough room on this family tree just for you. Now, this video on today is part 2, getting to know a little bit more about my sister and the fact that I felt bold enough to question God and ask him, why Leah? Well, she chose the color palette silver for today, and that is the shade that we use to create this look right here. Now, I had to dig back to find just the right color silver, and the palette that I used was the Glam. Can you see that one? This is the Glam Metals palette. And this is by Crown Beauty, Crown Pro, Crown Brushes. I'm not sure which one they're going by now, but that's what this one is. And the shades that I use to create this look would be Punk, Black Metal, and Heavy Metal. Now, I also used my Jumbo NYX pencil. The one I used is in black, okay? And I also used my Black Radiance contour palette, and this one is medium to dark, and I used the Sculpt. Yes, I used that one on my eyes, okay? And if you would like to see how this look came about, as well as getting to know just a little bit more about Leah, stay tuned, okay? Today, the look that Leah said she would like to see is silver. So we're gonna start off, this is so far from silver, but I'm going to use this contour palette so that I can get my base shade, and I am using the Sculpt. I'm trying to decide what did I want to talk about with regards to Leah on today, and what I was thinking is, you know, this was the time I questioned God. That's exactly what happened. What does this have to do with Leah? Well, hang in there with me for a little bit, okay? So, I told you the type of sister that I have, that Leah is. And in addition to that, I was thinking, I said, Lord, I really don't understand. As if she does not have to go through enough as it is. You know, people did not always treat her nicely, not at all. And it wasn't just people from the outside, you know, but people that call themselves family. You know, these people that really wanted to act like they knew her, but they didn't really know her. They took the time to get to know her. Leah is an exceptional person. She's always loving, always cared about the next person, and for the most part, always had a smile on her face. you know, and I just could not understand why someone whose plate was already full of all of these other things and did not necessarily have a clear understanding of exactly what it was that she was going through. Yes, I questioned God. I know I sit here and say, who do I think I am? That I would question him. But trust me, I question God, yes. But when I really think about it, I really did it out of love for my sister. I wanted her to, be treated a certain kind of way and, to receive a certain kind of love and enjoy life, a certain kind of way, as if she didn't know what that was. But she really did. She understood these things, But I will tell you what this taught me, and that is just how selfish I really was. And by that I'm saying, these were the things that I wanted for her, but I didn't ask her. And she could handle a whole lot more than what I gave her credit for. That part was unbelievable to me, Now, this day at the hospital, when she was going in, for her surgery, we were all feeling some kind of way. I'm going to put a picture up here so you can see her. Look at her. She still has a smile on her face. And it was so interesting because she was still concerned about my mother. How's Mom? Is she okay? Never mind. I know where she is. She's in there praying, isn't she? And it's always good when you know exactly what you were raised in. And yes, she was absolutely right. Now, we did have some other people that were there, with her. They came to support her because of the kind of person that she is. Now, getting back to my mom. Now, my mother, she is a true old school church mother. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, those are the kind of church mothers that have that ongoing, rhythmic kind of sing-song kind of praying. They will just go in hard, and then they
And if you don't understand what that means,
then they get
this
to
whole
rocking.
time
So that's the kind of praying my
that
mom was doing
my sister
out there. Lord,
was
God,
in
that
surgery.
surgeon's hands, and help him
My
to
mom was praying.
do everything and do it well as unto you. We know that he is just your
She
vessel.
sat there and
It was pretty
she
amazing.
prayed that they would get every bit.
That's exactly what she was out
And
there
she
doing.
prayed that Leah would come out of this hide,
By her side,
and that she would be amazing on the other side.
Errands or just offering
And
whatever kind of
it
support
was
may
just
have been needed. Now, even
amazing. I wonder how she was able to get some of these words out. Y'all, I'm just telling you the truth. I was wondering how was she able to pull through?
Cousins,
how was she able to
checking in? Why? Because they knew,
really see her baby
Leah was
go through this.
That to know her, I guess, is the best way to say
And
it. To know
I don't
Leah
know
is to love
if
Leah.
she did, but I know I certainly did.
To know
Question
her, to really
God.
know her, is to
Why?
love her. And Leah had an amazing
God.
support system. And if I didn't get
But
to tell everybody then, I
thank you so very much on behalf of my mom and Leah. I thank you so very much for your love and your support and your prayers. So, even back to what we originally started with, me questioning God about this, I just I realized then how I was able to check myself, for lack of a better way to say it. Because when Leah came through, she said to me, Gina, did we pray before I went in? Because I don't remember. I said, yes, Leah. Yes, we did. She said, oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure. Now here it is. This is this girl barely able to talk coming out of surgery. And that is what was on her mind. That is what she was asking about. Now, when I say to you that my sister taught me some things, I realized just how selfish I was being. I wanted her to go through my way, and my way would have been for her to not have to go through it at all.
As I'm sitting here saying, okay, God, why? And I think back now. And yes, she did go through this, and yes, I questioned God, and yet his answer to me was, stand still and know that I am God. Our job as Christians is to lead others to Christ. And that's not always an easy thing for someone with special needs to do. But oh, Leah. Why do I say that? When we went back to see if it was time to take out the drain, and the doctor asked her, said, how you doing? She says, I'm doing good. She says, you're recovering very well. And she said, you came through the surgery just fine. She says, so what do you think helped you to come through like that? This special needs person said, God. She said, God. The final look. Well, I thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today. Thank you for listening and allowing me to share a little bit more about my sister. It was some kind of journey, She's so amazing. I think, back now, and I don't want to start calling people's names because I certainly don't want this to play out that way, I'm just eternally grateful for my sister. So, remember, regardless of the season that you're in, even the season that you're going through right now in your season, yes, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Until next time.